Hi, my name is Regan. Today I'm going to show you how you're going to onboard our MikroTik billing system. That's our Reatech billing system to our MikroTik, and how you're going to start your ISP business. Very easy. So let me take you through how you're going to do the onboarding process. So here with me is a MikroTik Hex series, and this is the router I'm going to use it for hotspot testing. And yeah, so this is the router, and then this is the MikroTik. So let's go to the connection base. So first thing you need to reset your MikroTik. So first thing you're going to do, I'm going to plug in the power. I'm going to put this. Don't worry about the matchstick. I'm going to put this in, then I'm going to put it in. You're going to count to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if it blinks right there, then you remove it. So it means the micro is going to reset. You can hear some tone coming after this. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this cable. This is the cable that's going to my router. So I'm going to put it to I'm going to assign the port later. So but I'm just going to put it to port 3. I mean port 4. Port 3, and then this cable one goes to my PC. So let me just put one here, and then this one is for my internet. So I'm going to put it to PPO in on the on this first port right there. So once I'm done that way, let me show you how you do it on the software side. So head over to reatechbilling.com. This is our domain. So once you're on our page, if you don't have an account with us, go to get started, and then you're going to register your account. Once you have an account, you're going to be assigned a subdomain, and then you can be able to log in to your account. So I'm just going to try to log in to my account because I already have an account. So I'm just going to put in my email, and then I'm going to put in my password. So once I sign in, I go to, so you have this, you can go to hide your finances, but for now, let me go to routers. So under routers, you can see link your MikroTik. I'm going to link your MikroTik. So you can be able to name your MikroTik identity name. For example, you can put a name, but by default, we always assign you a name. So once you have a name, I'm going to open a Winbox. So let me just open Winbox right there. So you can see on the neighbors, the router is listed right there. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to log in to the MikroTik. So I'm logged in to the MikroTik. I'm going to put in a new password. I'm just going to put a quick password for testing purposes. Let me put in the password. Yeah, so I've changed the password. So as you can see, the files is that way, and then I'm going to new terminal. So once you reset your MikroTik, you don't have to do anything. Just reset your MikroTik, have your new password, or just use the same password, and then come to terminal, and then come back to our billing system. Click on next. So when you click on next, you're going to get this you're going to be assigned this professional command. So you're going to copy the command, and then you come back to the MikroTik, and then you're going to paste in the command right there. So let's leave it. It does its thing. So I'm just going to wash as it does the integration itself. So let it do its job. So as it continue provisioning, you can see here we have one folder. So for Flash, which is default where the files for Micro are going to be, but by default we're going to add another billing folder to the MikroTik. So once it's done, so we're setting up the VPN tunnel. So let's wait for it to get done. So as you can see here, we are still waiting. So but here you can see it's setting up. So VPN is connected, router is configured, is done. Here you can see router is connected successfully, loading interface configuration. So it's going to open the ports that we have on the MikroTik, so we can be able to assign which one for PPOE and which one for hotspot. So once all the ports are loaded, you can see the ports are going to be displayed here. But if you don't get any ports here, don't worry. What you're going to do, you're going to just to skip, and then I'll show you how you're going to set up the ports later. So once you do that, I want Ether 3, which I just plugged my router to be, I mean my access point for the hotspot to be the hotspot. So I'm going to choose a hotspot. and then ether 4, let me put it for both PoE and hotspot, ether 5 both PoE and hotspot. Yeah, I think that's enough. And then I'm going to configure a router. So once I do that, but if you never got the port, just keep for now. You're going to click skip for now if you don't get any ports. But if you got your ports, you're going to just select what you want to assign to, and then you click configure. So once you do, you click configure. Let it finish doing the configuration. You can see it's done right there. So yeah, you can see that MikroTik is online. If I go back, I refresh, you can see it's online. Let's see one just now. Yeah, so if you never got the port on the previous step, you're going to click on this eye icon, and then you're coming to configure services. So once you click on that, all your ports are going to be opened right here. So you're going to assign now the PPOE one, the hotspot one, or both, and then you click next, and then you configure your ports. So for now, I've already configured. As you can see, let me go to see shop page. I open the configure services. You can see my ports right there. So as you can see, I've already put ether 3 for hotspot for PoE, like that. So I'm going to the next thing you're going to settings. Under settings, come to payment. Yeah, so under payment, I need you to add your bank account. So you can come to either you put your till number or M-Pesa pay bill or your bank. So on a bank, you have multiple banks right there displayed. So let it load the banks. As you can see, all of these are just banks you can use for checkout. And you can use KCB, you can use Equity, you can use DTB. All the banks are right there. So once you add your bank account, the next thing you're going to do, you can be able to configure, for example, your captive portal. If you need it, for example, you need to use any of these, we have different templates to use. So the next thing I'm going to do, you're going to do is add your packages. For me, I have these packages for hotspot. I have none for PoE, but for you, you're going to add for hotspot. So once you do that, it means you're on the system, and the next thing you're going to do is now test your hotspot or your PPOE. So let me show you on the on my other phone on how you're going to do the hotspot, on how it looks and everything. So I'm going to Wi-Fi. I want to connect to the access point we just assigned up ether 3. So I'm going to for hotspot here. So I'm going to Wi-Fi, and then it's going to be listed right here. You can see it right here. So I'm going to click on it, then sign into network. I click. It takes me to the captive portal with an ad. If you have ad created on the side, see the ad. Crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world famous. So I'm going to unmute. So you can be able to play ads on your captive portal, and also your clans can be able to see the ads. I mean, your either your hotspot clans. So right here, if you added an ad on your system, it's going to display right here. So you have plans right there, and then we have a voucher, we have login for your username and password, or a free trial to watch an ad to get a free trial. So on right here, I'm going to try to pay. So I'm just going to click on this quick trial, and then I'm going to paste in the phone number, and then I'm going to click pay. So I'm going to get the OTP, the prompt to accept the payment. So it's right there. Let me put in my pin really quick. So I put in the pin, and you can see you're logged in, you're connected right there. So it means you have internet connection right there. So you have internet. So I'm going to test the speed. So for example, I come to I go to let me open Chrome, just a quick one. I'm going to open Chrome. I'm going to test speeds because I kept speed to 1 Mbps for both upload and download. So you can test if that's okay. So that's why you can see it's a little bit slow, because I put a really low speed. So you can see that's why it's 1 Mbps. So that's okay for hotspot. And then on our billing system, it's going to be listed. Even if you come here, as long as you purchased a hotspot package, and then you forget like that, or you lost power connection, you're still going to get you're still going to get connected automatically. So if I just click on it, as long as I paid, it's connected. So you don't have to worry about disconnection and anything else. So head over to reatechbilling.com, get started with your hotspot business. If you have any inquiries, go to my TikTok. You have my number there. Reach out. I help you in any support. We have our channel, the WhatsApp channel on our website to reach out. We help you. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.